Well, from a city that normally gets only about 20 inches of snow a year, they're getting a pretty good wallop right now as we're at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gordon on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Avery Williams. And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Out of bounds at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Another try for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Oh, this is blocked. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Inside handoff, Henry. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 43.
Off the option, here's Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Football 101 one, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
The drive will start with an option going left. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, it looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mucked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. A short one there, caught by Likely. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 55 yards. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through them.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. A short one there, caught by Likely. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down. Jackson now. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Play action. Now Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
8-yard loss on the play.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Okay, Scott, thank you. And you see it there, whiteout conditions remaining in effect as we are back for the second half. And he'll go out of bounds, but not before reaching the opposite 35. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts to Barkley on the check down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And he returns this to the 22. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
First down, and it's Hill again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. It's Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and inches at the 33-yard line.
They give it to Hill running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
To throw is Jackson. Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He completes it. They've got a first down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 25 yards to the house. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in this third quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up.
They'll try and run forward Hill. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Boy, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. down.
They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Formation for the Eagles.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing is Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He's into space past the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 52 yards. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Ravens 15.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. Pushes him over. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore Ravens. 1st and 10 at the 47.
They stick on the ground on 1st down with Hill. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Tim carry now for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Up the middle with Barkley.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it running right.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Barkley inside handoff. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And it's 3rd down.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately into secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
34-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 7, a little over 30 seconds remaining.
Jackson to throw.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked completion at the 41-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.